Most businesses are built around what the owner wants to sell, not what the customer actually wants to buy. They have what I call a take it or leave it type business. It's where the business has its products, its services, and its processes already in place. They've probably been in place and the exact same for the last 5, 10 years. And if the buyer doesn't buy, it's not a problem that the business itself has. It means that something's usually wrong with the customer. But if you shift to a customer-centric business model, what you realize is that this will actually unlock better customer retention. Less people will leave your business and go somewhere else. It means you'll have more opportunities for recurring revenue and having that customer actually come back and buy from you again and again. And it will actually unlock for you growth without you, the business owner, needing to be involved in every single step of the way. So we're going to talk to you exactly about how to install a customer-centric business model in your business today. But before I get into that, I want to welcome you and thank you for watching today's episode. The purpose of these episodes are to help you build a business that can help you grow and scale without you having to be involved in the business every single day. All right. So here's the problem with an owner-centric business model. See, most owners actually design their offers, they set their pricing, and they design their entire marketing campaign and their delivery mechanisms around sometimes their own convenience. And then they wonder why customers don't stay or refer their friends or their family members or even buy more. Their business is owner-centric, not customer-centric. So if your business model isn't built around how your customers themselves think or feel or how they buy in certain ways, they buy differently than other niches and different industries buy differently, then your business itself is broken. But a customer-centric business model flips everything. Products are built around the customer's core problems. The delivery system is designed around how they want to receive the value that you and your business provides to them. Your pricing matches perceived value and their buying psychology, and every step of the journey feels frictionless and tailored to them. Yes, in yesterday's video, we talked about how sometimes the customer journey can create these time gaps, and that will cause friction in your customer journey. Every time you have friction, it opens up an opportunity for customers or potential customers to drop off and to drop out of your customer journey and out of your sales process. The whole purpose of customer journey optimization is to streamline and smooth out your entire process from start to finish and reduce as much friction as possible to take your customers from start to finish faster than you are right now and smoother than you are right now, and nurturing them along the way, nurturing them to become buyers today, tomorrow, next month, next year, and refer others and drive up your lifetime customer value. So the whole purpose of a customer-centric business model is to do just that. And when you do it, just like I said, customers will stay longer and buy more. And referrals will happen organically. They will just naturally refer more people to your business because you've designed a system, a product, a service, a process, a delivery mechanism around exactly what they want. They will choose you over somebody else because it is very clear when you have two companies side by side, which one is focused on themselves and which one is focused on the customer. You need to build and design a business that is focused on your customer, because if you think about it, without customers, you have no business. So why on earth would you try to build a business just around you instead of trying to build a business around customers? That's exactly what I am trying to do here with these videos. I hope you're getting at least a little bit of value from these videos, because I am just trying to give you value Maybe open your eyes to something you did not think about before. Maybe just remind you of something you already know and you just weren't doing. Because a mentor of mine used to say, to know and not to do is not to know. Think about that. To know and not to do is not to know. Because if you know something, you would be doing it. So even if you know something and you're not doing it, you don't really know it yet. So I'm just hoping that maybe I remind you of something, maybe something you heard before, maybe something you used to do and you accidentally just moved away from it. But I truly believe that we are in business for ourselves and we became entrepreneurs because we wanted to have more free time. But somewhere along the way, our businesses started to own us instead of us owning our businesses. And now we just have jobs and we're sacrificing more time away from family and friends and the things that we want to do for our jobs, and we tend to work more than if we just had a 40-hour work week job. So you have to build a customer-centric business model. One last point that I want to make is when you build a customer-centric business model, you no longer need to sell everything yourself. Your business will actually start running like a machine because it's aligned with how your market behaves. All right. So that's it for today. It's very, very important to have a customer-centric business model. Start asking your questions, maybe where you've fallen off the boat a little bit, where you've designed a product or a service just around what you think the market needs. Start doing some customer and market research around other successful companies in your niche, in your industry, what they're doing, what you're not doing. Look at your competitors, find out where they're beating you in the marketplace and why customers are choosing them over you. Because it's not that your customers are not buying. It's just they're not choosing you. So when you do a competitive gap analysis, you could look at where your pricing is, where their marketing lies, where they're marketing, where they're advertising, their messaging, their pricing, their delivery mechanism. When you look at all those things, the timing it takes to delivery, when you look at all those and you compare them up to you, you could very easily see where your competitors are beating you in the marketplace, so to speak, and where you're beating them in the marketplace. If you would improve on things where you're losing in the marketplace and double down on the things that you're beating everybody else in, that's one good way to start. Then you look at your products, your service, and all those things that we just talked about and figure out exactly how to tailor them better in a way, because there's always room for improvement. You figure out a way how to tailor them even better to meet their needs. Not their wants, but their needs, and how what you sell will benefit them. People buy because they have a problem, not because you want to sell them something. They buy for themselves. If something that you have can transform them, they will buy because they can see the value and the transformation that your products and services offer. All right. So I will see you tomorrow. And until then, bye for now.